The letter of understanding is a non-binding agreement that simply states when succession will acquire your book from your estate at a predetermined price and a payment structure that is, most importantly, non-binding. Your survivors have the option at that point to exercise that particular agreement, or if there's something more attractive or fits better for their particular situation at that time, they have that option. The letter of understanding is extremely important. Most advisors, the majority in fact, haven't properly planned for succession. In particular, not preparing or leaving something prepared for your survivors. Well, it's non-binding on both parts, but we'll be able to do a proper assessment of the business at that time because things do change. But our objective would be there to acquire that book of business, given that's what we do, and we want to keep that business at IDC. We're always looking for books of business to work with advisors that are looking at retiring or are forced to retire in many cases. We have younger advisors who are prepared, properly qualified to work with us to do a proper job, a professional job of servicing clients when you transition into retirement. Well, the first step in working a book of acquired business is to be qualified. Qualification is someone that has some level of experience, 4, 5, 6 years, designations perhaps, but qualified with respect to experience in the business, the ability to conduct a proper professional meeting with a client and be able to provide expert advice. The size of a book we look for is really not dependent on numbers, more so the quality and the circumstances. We know that the majority of advisors that are already associated with IDC Worldsource are quality people, have good books of business. We're there to help and support all sizes of books of business, in particular those individual clients. We look at it from that basis versus size and volume and things of that nature. All you'd have to do to work with us or be considered to work with us is let your business development executive in your region, let them know that you have an interest in pursuing some options in your succession planning, and they'll introduce or connect the two of us, or us, myself, and someone at Win Succession to have a one-on-one chat so we can get to know one another. Succession, at the end of the day, it's so important that we are, in fact, working as partners as we progress through the transition of a book of business. Those clients have a relationship with you, a trusted relationship with you, not us, so that transition is extremely important. I've been acquiring books of business for over 15 years and working with advisors transitioning their books. So I have a vast amount of experience and I've seen a lot and certainly understand and sympathize with all the things, the emotions, the financial reality, etc., etc. And every situation is somewhat unique and different. To conclude, what I would suggest that each and every one of us, at the very least, should have something in place for that unexpected. It's easier to deal with and plan into a succession program or plan while we're still around and able to do that. Unfortunately, so just like the insurance business, we need to be ahead of the game and have something prepared in the unlikely event. Because as we know, it's going to happen at some point, sooner or later.